Yes, guys, welcome back to Red Corner Boxing. You with Jam and Mr. Neutral as always, and we're here for a watch-along of LeAnna Cruz versus Regina Chavez. This takes place in Philadelphia on the OTX Boxing card, and this is a Super Flyweight contest, which is a final eliminator for the world title, so almost an interim. We are proudly sponsored by Easy Storage, your place to go for all your storage needs across the United Kingdom. Check them out, they handle your goods with care. Right, Mr. Neutral, what we're thinking on this one then, mate? You seen Cruz come out with a mask on? She looks a bit dangerous, a little bit naughty. How do you see it going?
She does indeed. She's just by looks alone, she's frightening me to death. So I don't know how Chavez is going to feel here, but it's anyone's fight between these two. But
Definitely,
Cruz,
mate.
she's only got the one knockout out of her 11 fights, but I expect her to do a UD win on this lassie.
Yeah, I expect the UD for Cruz as well, matey, yeah. She's only got the one knockout. They've both only got one knockout, actually. Both girls have only got the one knockout each. But obviously, it's that kind of weight in it, super fly. There's not many knockouts in them divisions, really, unless you head over to Japan.
This is
So it's
true.
nothing new. But a good
Absolutely.
fight nevertheless. And we're also at the same time we're watching the Africa card at the minute, which is Alotti against Gorsh. And Alotti's putting some heavy pressure on Gorsh in the Battle of the Beast card.
Yes, Battle of the Beast there in Ghana. Anthony Josh is out there right now. He's doing some PR work.
I seen him arrive, mate. He got them all doing Ollie, 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 oi, oi, oi. He had them doing that about 5 hours ago before it started raining and the old card went to shit.
He's well loved over there. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
even though he's Nigerian.
He's still representing.
Yeah, of course.
So the Chavez fight is now off and running
Yep,
with Cruz.
we're
This main
underway.
event. Already it's a fast, frenetic pace between the two, trading in the centre of the ring.
This is the money round as well, bro. So any knockout, you get the big bag, duffel bag full of cash again. But I can't see it when the girls have got one knockout each. Or it
Aye,
won't
but they're
stop them
going for
trying,
it.
though.
It just depends on who can put the better combinations together to make those impactful shots that are going to be telling in a stoppage scenario. It's got to take more than one big punch, I think, to stop these boxers.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, big shot there from Cruz. She's right having a good
Nice.
go now. She's laying some hands, man. Chavez fighting back now. She's landed a couple of big shots of her own.
Oh, good exchange there between the two.
Proper mix up.
Thought Chavez was coming out the better.
Yeah, she's done well there in that exchange. Cruz looks a bit of a deer in the headlights at the moment.
She's getting connected and tagged a lot here.
She ain't got the mask to hide behind no more, bro.
She was all smiles before the bell. But she's been tagged a lot in this round. I've got Chavez well ahead. 15 seconds to go.
Down goes Cruz. Down goes Cruz in the first round. This would be a massive shock, and she's hurt badly. What a shock this will be. God.
Check left hook jams. Beautiful shot. She's
Look at
hot.
the blood on the top as well. The blood on the top of Cruz. She's bust up somewhere. There's blood all over her top.
She's hot.
That's a 10-8 round for Regina Chavez. What a start to this fight, mate. If only it was 3 minutes, she would have had her out of there then.
What a round for Chavez.
Unbelievable. That's a 10-8 for Chavez. Didn't think I'd be putting that in the first round of the column, I tell y'all. I did not. Just while it's on the break of this, we'll nip back to the Africa card. A lot is still chasing Gorsh round. Gorsh is backing up, and a lot is just firing haymakers one after the other. Every time I turn my head to it, it's a Lottie with his bright silver hair just going after his man.
There's jabs he's throwing at absolute peaches. And
Yeah,
Gort's
the left
just
jab, and then he comes over
walking
with a
in.
bolo right, and he's just catching him every time. Gorge needs to wake the hell up
Oh,
before he goes
Chavez
to
is
sleep.
coming. Chavez is coming, fighting again. Second
I think
round.
there's blood behind the ear
Oh, she's down
of
again.
LeAnna Cruz.
She's down again. All sorts going on at the OTX card there. And Cruz is in big trouble.
I don't know where to look here. I'm literally flicking around like I'm going to give myself a neck injury. You know what I mean?
Oh, spiteful punches coming in. Body shots. They both going to the body. And again, Cruz comes out. Chavez turns around, grabs around the waist. Referee says, stop that. Back to the centre of the ring. It's an absolute brutal war here.
It really is. Oh, and Lottie's just caught Gorge with an absolute haymaker. How he stood up to that, I will never know. That was a brutal shot there from Alotti. Now back to this one. Oh, big overhand right there from Chavez. Backs up Cruz. Cruz now just ducking, looking for any opportunity. Oh, nice uppercuts there from Cruz. That's better work from the more experienced girl.
Well, the
Oh, she
10
went
and
with a bolo right. Just missed.
10-0 and 1. Cruz is not having it all her own way in this first
She's
opening
not.
round.
And Chavez is 8-5-3. You know what I mean? She's classed as a bit of a journey woman. This was supposed to be a celebration for Cruz. LeAnna Cruz, this was. For too much Cruz. I
Oh,
think Chavez is looking a little bit too much for Cruz, to be quite honest with you, Mr. Neutral.
the check left out, but she is coming into a little bit better. In the second minute of this round, I think she's come straight back into it. But
There's a lot of
again,
blood from the snout now, as well as Cruz. She's got a lot of blood coming from the snout where she's been tagged with that left-right combination.
that Cruz comes back again, but still
That's
Chavez
Chavez round.
flags a good round.
Terrific action. I tell you what, the card in Ghana is an absolute sellout as well. The streams may have been bad, but the arena is ram-packed. There's people standing everywhere. It's a complete sellout. You cannot move in that arena. Fantastic to see. Just shows you can put big cards in Africa, just get a good Wi-Fi system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they get the crowd dancing in the stands.
Oh, mate, even when it were raining, they were singing, dancing. You know what I mean? There's no better fans than the African fans. We just need a better streaming service to bloody put it on so we can actually watch the fucker. Ring girls ain't too shabby either, to be honest. Packing some backbone, them ladies. Right, here we go. Round number 3 underway in Philadelphia. It's LeAnna Cruz against Regina Chavez for the interim or the eliminator for the 115-pound Super Flyweight WBO title. They both come out wailing again, just like in every other round. But Chavez always seems to be getting the better in his exchanges, which is surprising considering her record. Just goes to show, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this incentive for the knockout has absolutely inspired Chavez.
That's
She's
why I love
not.
OTX. You get big bags of cash if you get that knockout, so they go hell for leather. Every fight's
Yeah,
been a
she's not
knockout so far, hasn't it? Oh, sorry,
exactly.
apart from the last one, which was a Majaz.
She put her opponent down on 2 occasions in two separate rounds. She's got a healthy lead now, and she's going to work on Cruz. But Cruz is throwing a hell of a lot more punches now. Not all are landing, but she's putting more effort in. But again, Chavez connects, impressing the
She's better
judges
with
as
them
far as
counters, isn't she, Chavez? She's better with them counters, them slip right hands as Cruz comes in too aggressive. She slips around, gets that right counter in. Beautiful work from Chavez. She's
good
boxing
evening,
well above
Mike.
her means.
Yeah, good evening, Mike Young. He's joined us once again. What's the biggest difference between women's and men's boxing? It's the sheer pace. For 2 minutes, the women have to go for it. They've got no choice, over 120 seconds in a round, and it's
And also the power of the men.
It's less time for the women to load up on their shots, stand on the feet. Hence why 90% of women's boxing goes the distance. Although this lassie's been down twice, and the men obviously, you got the better movement skill sets, etc., choice of shots, when to use them, when not to, accuracy. I could go on and on and on, mate. The differences are
The biggest
incredible.
difference for me is power. If a man hits a man with as many punches as these females hit each other with, they'd be knocked out. Simple as that. If you got caught as much as what Cruz has been caught in this fight, she'd have gone to sleep. If that was any man, even like not a known puncher, they'd have gone to sleep from that many shots. But because they're not as powerful and they're willing to give it all for 2 minutes, you get these brawls where it's just tit for tat action. That's what makes it so exciting. That's why I love female boxing. Or
Yeah,
just boxing. Let's
absolutely.
stop calling it female boxing, just boxing. That's why we love it. That's why I'm a
Yeah,
massive Terry Harper fan, Caroline Dubois fan, Alicia
we'll,
Baumgardner.
we'll call
Even Clarissa Shields.
we'll
She might
call
not be everyone's cup of tea, but watching her fight, she goes for it. She's a brawler. You got to admire it. You got to love it.
exactly, and we'll call it 2 minute boxing. So we don't demean women in any
That's it,
way.
matey. Yeah. I gave that last round to Cruz, by the way. I just edged it to Cruz.
There's
Little
like a
bit of
lot.
work in the last minute.
There's like a lot he's won.
He thinks he has. He's got his arm up, but it's not been decided yet. I don't think,
All
unless
right,
my feed behind
I,
yours.
I thought he stopped him.
No, that's the end of the 12th, brother. That's the end of the 12th. But all the Ghanaians are in the ring celebrating with a lottie like they think he's won.
Yeah, it's very. There you go. They're celebrating like mad. It's very
Yeah,
prim.
maybe it did stop him then. I thought it was the end of the 12th.
Also, he did stop him. I was going to say that's a premature uh,
If he has
celebration.
stopped him, it's literally with a second to go in the 12th, because it was 1 second to go in the 12th when I last looked at it.
No, wait a minute here.
No, it's the end of the 12th, mate. I think they're going to the cards. They're just assuming he's won.
Yeah, that's very premature.
I've got split decision for Gorsh in the prediction
Oh,
league, so I
I was
can't see
going
a robbing the
to
Ghanaian in Ghana, though, in Accra. There'd be a bloody riot, wouldn't there? So I think they'll give it to a lottie.
say,
I
and
should have thought smarter about that one, brother.
they're both Ghanaian.
But is
Yeah,
Gorsh Ghanaian, is he? Oh, I didn't know
right.
that. I thought he was a foreigner going in there. But
So
they seem happy, though. They're
if a
literally
lot,
having a little party in the ring. But back to
well,
Cruz Gomez, though. Sorry, Cruz
no one,
Chavez. Chavez just tagged her
no,
again.
no
Punched her
one
in the
in League
throat.
One went for it. No one in League One. League Two, I had a Lottie. Jack Hughes had UD win for Lottie, so he could be the one that's actually got it right on the button here.
It could be. To be fair, though, what I've seen of the fight, it's been very close. I think my split still stands a chance. But I wish I'd have gone split a Lottie now instead of split Gorge. But I reckon split might be a good call, though. You know what I mean? And not
I
the method, but not the right fighter, unfortunately. That's another round down in the Cruz Chavez fight. I'm giving that round to Chavez. I think she's done better work again. Although she is looking a bit jaded in the corner now. She's looking a wee bit tired. I think she might have blown her load. She might have given all she's got. And this is where you'd expect Cruz to come on now and just take over. But let's see.
I
But
don't
at the
know.
minute,
I
I've got
think
it 3 rounds. 3 rounds to 1, plus the 10-8.
210 ace it was.
That's easy. It's easy money at the minute, isn't it, for Chavez?
I've got tw- 20, sorry, 30, 25.
Yeah, I gave Cruz 1 round. I gave Cruz the 1 round I did.
I haven't given her a round yet. Oh, sorry. I've got it 40, 34.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's been 4 rounds now, isn't it? At 40,
Yeah,
35, you've got it, Ben, bro, because of the 10-8. Let's see
210
what they're
ace,
saying here in Ghana.
210 nines. No, 34. 40, 34.
Yeah, Chavez is
Uh,
coming after her again as well. Cruz is looking all kinds of banged up here. LeAnna Cruz is looking all kinds of
oh,
banged up.
so
I've never
Lottie,
seen
did
her
he
look in
win?
so much trouble. And this is meant to
Who
be a
won here?
journeywoman. This is supposed to be a tune-up for the interim to go for the big Super Flyweight World title fight. How plans change, eh, brother?
What is going on here in Africa?
They're doing some sort of celebration.
Who's
Gorsh
won?
is on his knees crying. I don't know whether he's crying in celebration, jubilation, or what.
Oh,
But
Amir
Amir
Khan.
Khan's giving him all kinds of love and that.
He's actually turned up.
Yeah, Khan's been there all night. He's been there all night.
So we don't know who's actually won yet.
No, they've not announced who wins yet, but Gorsh seems to be the one celebrating. Lottie seems like a bit distraught, but I don't think they've announced it yet. This is how it's been all night. It's been like this all night. Even at times, the announcer has read out the cards 4 or 5 times before giving the winner.
Oh,
He kept
I
reading the
think,
cards and then going back reading it again. Then he'd ask the crowd to give a shout out for the fighters. Then he'd go back and read the cards in full again, including the judges, including who's there. Crazy,
aye.
man. It's taking like an hour per fight. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I think you may be right here, Jams. I think Chavez is blowing their gasket at the end of the fifth.
She looks tired,
Uh,
mate. I'm giving that round to Cruz at
I,
the end of the fifth.
yeah, I'll give that round to Cruz. So I've got a 44, 59, 49.
Yeah.
42% accuracy rate from Cruz, but she's landed 4 more punches than Chavez. He's thrown 396 punches in 5 rounds.
No wonder she's blew a gasket, brother. I'd be absolutely spent nowadays doing that. I'd be spent.
Well, this seems to be a very long judge's decision here in Africa.
It's been like this all night, mate. Every single card has been like this. Every fight's been like this. It's been ridiculous, honestly.
Here we go, though. I can see a bit of movement now.
It's actually took
Referee.
longer to get the decisions than the fights have took. And that's no word of a lie. Some of them, I watched one earlier, it was like 40 minutes to get the result. He just kept
Right.
reading the judges out, reading the scorecards, then going back, doing it again and again, doing it backwards and forwards. It's the biggest mess up I've ever seen, mate. It's been absolutely crazy from Aquagana tonight. But here we go. I can't hear it, but I can see, so we'll see who jumps up. Hopefully it scores by split
Got to be a
for my
Lottie.
prediction league.
It's got to be a Lottie. That jab of his was brilliant there.
I wish I
Got
had my
the first
volume on
one.
now.
He's got the first decision.
What a lot he has.
Yeah. He's won it.
Cruz is starting to take over.
A Lottie won.
Yeah, Lottie's got it.
So just by what decision we just don't know right now. But
They
back
won't
to
even
the
tell you.
sixth round, and Cruz is slowed right down as well. That's
She looks all
enabled.
kinds of banged up.
Her face is a mess. There's blood all over the nose, coming trickling down to her mouth. And that's now inspired Chavez. She's come back into this. So, what do we have here?
We'll have to see. Lottie's definitely won, but they don't tell you how. They don't tell you how or what. They just give the winner. They don't tell you how he wins. They don't tell you anything. They don't put it on the screen. It's been the worst run
Sorry,
boxing show I've
I'm
ever
going
seen.
to ask the chat.
It's crazy. But Lottie's definitely won because he's got the belt and he's dancing around the ring, so he's happy. He's got the win. And he looked like he deserved it overall as well, to be fair. I was still hoping for the Gorsh
I've never seen,
MD,
I've never
SD,
seen that many people in a ring. I haven't seen that many people in a ring since the
since the
80s.
Dillian White riot of Anthony Joshua. And they all jumped in to have a scrap in the middle of the ring. That was the last time I've seen that many people in a ring.
Oh, mate, Cruz is in all kinds of bother here with that nose. It's
She can't
busted
breathe,
up.
can she? She can't breathe. Oh, good shot there from Cruz, though. She landed a couple of good shots there. Back comes Chavez. That's the replay now. So that's another round. I'm probably just going to edge that to Cruz. I think she's done the better work again, although Chavez was good at parts.
Oh, So that's Darren and Ra have been the beneficiary of
A lot.
that result for Lottie. Just
We don't
yeah,
know
we just
what the actual result is yet, though. Did they take KO or UD? Because obviously it's not a KO. We know that.
it's 10 points for them boys.
Oh, so they both had KO a lotter.
Yeah.
That's okay then. I imagine it's going to be a UD now. To be fair, the way they celebrated, I think, and the way Gorsh's face was when every card was read out, I'm assuming it was a UD.
Oh,
So
Gosh was 0 on the scorecard
but literally all 10 rounds. That's
on
crazy.
one. I think
He
that
battered
was
him. He
one.
battered him in the early rounds. I can't believe that. Gorsh in the first 2 or 3 rounds was absolutely battering him. A lot of you were just running and literally looked absolutely scared of him.
Right.
That's crazy if that's the case. That's literally a home decision if that's the case. Although the right man seems to have won, that's crazy. Because a lot of you were just running and getting slapped about for the first 2 or 3 rounds that I was watching before this started. Anyway, back to this one. We're in round 7 here, guys, between Cruz and Chavez from Philadelphia in the United States of America. Chavez is in a commanding position, in my opinion. Cruz has been in a
Yeah.
lot of trouble. She's been down. She's been hurt. Her nose is busted. She's got claret all over her. She's in a real pickle here. She needs to sort of shit out. Otherwise, that interim chance and that world title chance that she dreams of is never going to come. But she's wailing away to the body of Chavez. Great move because Chavez looks absolutely spent herself. It's definitely a good move against the Mexican. But can she breathe to even keep the pressure on, Cruz?
I see that
Oh,
jab.
nice little cross there, but it's just their arm punches, bro, isn't there? She's just
Uh,
dragging her punches.
they need to think about pulling Cruz out of there. She's getting absolutely pieced up.
Chavez is just on a fucking level, isn't she? She's
Yeah,
on a
as
level,
you
mate.
know,
The Mexican will not be denied. The
it
Mexicano
was,
will not be denied. She's piecing up. Referee stopped it. Oh, it's the end of the round. I thought he'd stopped it.
it was a UD.
Yeah, UD for a Lottie.
Yeah.
Thought so. I'd have given it like 116, 112, maybe, something like that. That's what I'd have said. I was still praying for my split decision win, but you know what I mean? You got to try, ain't you?
There you go. Well done, Jack Hughes, the winner of this week
Punkid's got it.
out of both leagues.
Big up the Punkid.
Uh,
He'll be happy with that. You know what he said to me yesterday? He said, Jam, I'm coming strong for the rest of these weeks. I want to be in League One with you guys next time. Come
there you
September.
go.
He said,
There
I'm going
you
to be
go.
chasing points till September, mate. That's what he said to me. And he weren't lying then, was he? You watch now,
Oh
he'll get
no,
the
he
real
was
fight wrong, bless
not.
him. You know what I mean?
So me and Jack Hughes are the leaders in League Two. Aha!
Get in there, my
And
son. Get in there.
Rat and
Right, we
Darren
got
lead
3 rounds to go here.
League One.
Sorry, who leads League One at the minute? Hawkan, by any chance?
No, Darren and Ra. Orkan is on
Wow,
third.
so the bottom 2 are now top 2.
Yeah, bottom.
Ready to be
So
shot down. Ready to be shot
Darren,
down on Safari.
Darren's actually in sixth place, so he's off to a very good start. He could be going up the league this.
He's climbed up then, isn't he? He's climbed up. So it's Pat or Cole second bottom now then behind Rock, because I know Ra's bottom, isn't he?
Ra is still bottom, yeah. It will be still Carl
And then Pat.
and DJ Park, yeah. But so far, Darren is equal fifth with Chance.
Fair play, fair play. I
Right,
wanted a
here
good
we
week
go.
this week as well, but I've screwed the pooch on this one.
Right,
I've
right.
screwed the
No
pooch.
problem, mate. Mike says, what are some other tune-up fights that went awry? Tune-up fights that went awry.
What
Obviously,
about Johnny Fisher versus Dave Allen too? He
Yeah,
thought he'd
Cherry.
walk in there and just do the job and got absolutely starched
Right,
like a bad potato.
Bruno Sarachi, Jaime Munguia.
Yeah.
Uh, who else is there?
Looking Danny Williams against Mike Tyson.
Danny Williams, Mike Tyson.
Tyson thought he was going to go in there and beat up Danny Williams and get back to his game of being Iron Mike, and he got fucking dealt with by Danny
Yeah,
Williams, who's
Jerry.
now fighting, by the way. Danny Williams is fighting Ike Abiabuche,
Oh, he is as well.
52-year-old against a 51-year-old.
Yeah,
Abiabuche still undefeated, mate, 20-0-0, the Nigerian Nightmare. So serious business on the line there at 51 and 52 years old, respectively.
I remember a cherry pick going back to 1988, and that was Gary Mason. Do you remember Gary Mason? I don't remember.
I don't, to be honest.
Gary Mason was probably one of the best British heavyweights there never was. His career was ended by Lennox Lewis. He was British champion at the time. Lennox Lewis took the title off him. But his mate called him out. Shouldn't have done that. Lennox come in, destroyed him.
Yeah, it's Lennox Lewis, mate. He's one of the best, isn't he? One of the best.
I think it was the second round or the first round. He ended Mason's career.
I'll tell you what, I seen a good question earlier on X. They were asking about who would win a tournament out of the greatest ever heavyweights, if like of all time. You got Ali, you got Joe Louis, you've got all the greats: Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Rocky Marciano, George Foreman. You know, all the greats are in there. Who would be your pick? I said Joe Louis because Marciano, without the mob's influence, I think he'd have lost a few. But that's just my opinion. I only know that from reading books. Obviously, I was not around when he fought. I'd go Joe Louis for me. Who would you pick?
Um, I think Joe Louis would not get into the heavyweight. He'd be a cruiserweight today, if that. £183, I think Joe Louis.
Powerful though. Or Sonny Liston would have been a good one as well. Sonny
My
Liston.
Sonny Liston was only £214.
He was a
220.
beast though, weren't he? That jab he had was so fucking strict. It was just a strict jab.
6-inch reach, ridiculous, ridiculous. Um, his arms are ridiculously long. And funny enough, I'm
Crazy.
doing Sonny Liston next on my Fighter Series, episode 18 next week. I might have to delay that till Thursday though next week because I'll
Yeah.
need to be very
Whenever you need to, mate. Just literally let me know. We'll set it up. It's all good, bravo.
absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, I would say Lennox Lewis would beat them all.
Yeah,
Two,
I wouldn't disagree with Lennox.
there's something in a good big and beats a good Lettland. But the thing is, he was a magnificent big un. 6'6", 250 pound average in a fight. He had it all. His uppercuts were something to behold, Lennox Lewis. And if he had you in the corner, it was good night. It was good
And
night.
he proved as well, didn't he? He proved he could come back from getting knocked out like he did against Hasim Rahman in South Africa. He proved. And coming back from a knockout is just as important as anything else in boxing.
He's
Like
only
Anthony
one
Joshua's come back but not been the same.
of,
Like all the heavyweights who get knocked out, they're never the same. Deontay Wilder's never been the same. Fury
exactly.
lost to Usyk. We've not seen how he'd come back, but he didn't get knocked out.
He was the
Whereas
measure
Lennox
of
got
a
knocked
good
out, knocked the
champion.
guy out, and then carried on like nothing happened. And that's
Aye.
what a real champion does.
When he lost to Hasim Rahman in 2002, he 6 months later,
I remember watching it, man. I was so shocked watching that on Sky Sports, you know. I was so
and
shocked. Sky Sports box office.
he was 37 years of age then. See, that's the thing.
Shocked me.
No one can ever pinpoint Lennox Lewis's prime. You just don't know when his prime was. Big
Big
God,
up Rico.
boxing, my man. He is just obviously, Jams. He has got
That boxing voice is joined.
massive appointment with the boxing voice over in America. Big up, my man. Well done to you. I'm so happy, so happy. Things are moving. Big things are moving on for Rico boxing there. Fantastic.
Yeah. Right, we're into the last round here, though, Mr. Neutral, mate. Round 10 of
Yeah,
10, Cruz against Chavez. I give the last 2 rounds to Chavez, just to be clear. She's
okay.
dominating this fight.
Chavez is well and truly on her way to taking this fight.
Unless she gets knocked out or they rob her, she's got this.
As I said, as we said, the Boxing Voice UK. Come on. Look at that. Well, there you have it. Well done. But I think Chavez. I just think Chavez. she's won this by about 7 rounds. Obviously, with the
I'd
two
say,
knockdowns.
yeah, 7 or 8, mate. I think I'd give Cruz 2 neutral, yeah. Two rounds throughout the fight. Let me just
Absolutely
check to make
mad for
sure.
that. And I don't know who this lassie's beat before, 10-0-1. But, this lassie, the other lassie, Chavez, she must have been beaten by such good boxers, because she's actually done this one. So this will go down as a bit of a shock.
And just to Rico, it's on the zone, mate, on OTX Boxing. So on OTX Boxing on
I
the
saw
zone.
this
And also the Africa card's still going as well on Max Garner Live. But this is about to finish. The one in America, in Philadelphia, is about to finish, mate, the OTX one. So it's probably not worth bothering with that. But if you go to Max TV Ghana on YouTube, they're still showing the main event now. It's just about to start. And that's Tabiti against Dixon. Jacob Dixon for the African title at Bridgerweight. You just got Tabiti in the ring now. He looks a big boy, man. Looks a big boy. Rico's seeing 2 TVs at the minute. Been the same, mate. I've got the lappy here and I've got the TV on. But yeah, Chavez just got that last round neutral. I think she's won this, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. They hug up at the end. Great distance fight. We said it'd go the distance. Surprisingly, I think the the pre-fight predictions have gone awry. Yeah, I'd be surprised if Cruz is taking this.
Yeah, the main event's just coming on now in Africa neutral. Tabiti against Dixon for our
Well,
prediction
that's
league.
good time. You might as well stay on that and watch that on this
Yeah,
night.
sounds like a plan. Unless we duck out now and do a quick fun for it and that, so we can actually get some views on it, because no one will know we're doing it
Right.
else.
I'll duck out now. You finish the program, and I'll give you the result on the next one.
All right then, mate. I'll see you in a sec. I'll send you the link in a moment.
On you go.
Cheers, brother. Right, just going to wait on the scorecards, guys, for this one between LeAnna Cruz and Regina Chavez. For me, Regina Chavez has got the win. I don't see how she can't have. But let's wait and see. Bless you, Rico, matey. Thank you for stopping by on Red Corner Boxing, pal. It's really good to see you. I'm so happy for you joining the boxing voice, mate. You're back where you belong, mate, at the top table. Good lad. Yeah, this fight, though, between Chavez and Cruz, Chavez beat her up, man. You would have thought Cruz was the journeywoman, with a record of 5 defeats, 3 draws. You know what I mean? She's been absolutely outboxed as Cruz. What level she was fighting at before can't have been that high. You know what I mean? She beat Amy Knott last time out. I'm sorry, but she can't be that good, mate, because she got absolutely punished tonight by the Mexican Regina Chavez. Nothing but respect to both girls in there. But I'm telling you, LeAnna Cruz looks bashed up. She looks absolutely bashed up. Claret all over her face, all over her top, bruises all over her. She got beaten up. This should be a wide UD. I hope they don't do her dirty here, the Mexican. Chavez deserved her moment in the sun. It's a UD. Oh my God, they've given it to bloody LeAnna Cruz. Oh my good God. Oh my good God. That is the most outrageous decision I think I've ever seen. I'll go as far as to say that is the biggest robbery I've seen since Tim Bradley Manny Pacquiao, anyway. That is a fucking joke. Poor Chavez gave her heart in there today, dominated, and has been absolutely robbed. Like Mike Yang just said, what a robbery. That is a fucking joke, Mike, isn't it, mate? Honestly, I am absolutely flabbergasted at that. What a fucking joke. See, this is why it ain't worth watching some of these fights, because you know the winner before you watch it. What a load of bullshit, man. It's fucking fever, eh? They've just ruined Chavez's biggest payday. She'd have been interim for the Super Flyweight WBO Championship. That could have changed her life forever, but no, they give it to the undefeated girl because she's more popular, maybe a little prettier. Let's give it to her. What a load of shit. Everything that's wrong with boxing, my man. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to head out because I'm going to try and jump on the Africa card and come back for the live watch along and that. So join me in a moment. We are proudly sponsored by Easy Storage, a place to go for all your storage needs across the United Kingdom. They handle your stuff with care. Mr. Neutral's already gone, but from both of us, love ya, salute, take care, see you all soon.